So I'd like to buff out the wheels and the steps and the fuel tank on my truck here. But I don't want to do it all by hand. There's an awful lot to it. There's an awful lot of aluminum to buff out there and a lot of stainless, as you can see. So I got this buffing wheel attachment for my grinder, right? And the problem I'm finding is that it only has one speed. It's got that single speed trigger, and it's too fast. It's too fast. It's burning up the metal polish, and it just spins all the polish off, and it's just too fast. So I want to show you guys how I converted this. See, it's only got one speed. See? That's it, one speed. So you can convert this to a variable speed tool simply by what I did was I went to the hardware store and I got this guy right here. So this is a dimmer switch, right? And there's one wire coming out. It's a dimmer switch. There's off, and there's the different levels of power that you can use to go to the grinder. Now this, you'll find this in the lighting section, and just as a disclaimer, these are not made for this type of application, and there are warnings on there that this is for lighting, but so that's the disclaimer. Use it at your own risk. I find that it works quite nicely for my grinder. If you're going to go with anything that demands more wattage, more power than this grinder, maybe you shouldn't do this, but I find that this is working quite well for me, and I'll show you how this works. So here is the plug, right? So you plug this part here into the wall, and then you plug your grinder into this part here, right? Or you can plug this, I plug this into my extension cord, and then I plug this into the grinder into here. And then what happens is this controls the power that goes out from this end. You see how that works? So let me plug this in and I'll show you. So here you can see it's plugged into my extension cord. So I'll just unplug the extension cord, plug this part into the extension cord like this, okay? And then we plug the grinder into here, like that, see? Okay, now this here is controlling the power going to my grinder. So now I'm going to turn it all the way off, right? I'm going to hit the trigger on my grinder, you see nothing. So I just turn up the power just a little bit, and you can see it's a little bit slower. A little bit slower. I can turn it up some more. Now I'm controlling the speed of this grinder. You see how that works? And then we can turn it right down to almost nothing. Up a little bit more. Now that's about the speed. That's about the speed you would want for your buffing, is that low speed there. So that's how you do that. Get yourself a dimmer switch like that, wire it up to your grinder. But let me just give that disclaimer again. You do this at your own risk, folks. Thanks for watching.